Alright people, how about we get it cracking, eh? Welcome to today's stream. We're on American Truck Simulator today, as you can see in the background. Thank you very much, Nabil, for the pinned message. Nabil, Holy Trucker, Nerd, welcome to you guys. It's very good to see you today. Hope we're having a lovely start to the week. If not, it's not too late. Don't write it off. Start again. Get it cracking. I'm going to set the stream aside, trusting that my audio levels are okay, because I can't see. I need to like set my monitors up again, because one is severely impaired by the other. So yeah, sorry, I did a little more than prepare a coffee, but we're here now. You have your own truck now, Nabil. I forgot you didn't even have your own truck, bro. Goodness me, that must have been a nightmare. Although, I do like. Let me crack the window open real quick, so that I don't have to do it later on. Right. Oh. As you may notice by the shifter being down here, I do have my stand set up. Nerds, I got a fine earlier. I've been playing some Euro Truck this morning, or this afternoon, and yes, the LEDs reacted when I got the fine. I can't really see it too tough because my monitor is like blocking the entire case, but obviously the lights were bright enough that I realized something was wrong. I actually didn't know what it was at first, and then my brain sort of like recalibrated. Armory Crate. As of yet, there's several bits and pieces on the app that need to be updated, and I was doing them one by one. I'm going to leave it for now and continue later on, possibly. But Army Crates doesn't seem to find anything that can sync up, because technically the motherboard should sync up with the lights, with the radiator fan lights. But apparently nothing can sync up with anything, so I'll deal with that another time. But they did react, so obviously something's working in the background. You know what it was? There was like a sudden speed drop, and I just didn't slow down in time. And before I knew it, yeah, it was pretty much game over. Might as well get this minimized. Yeah, pretty much game over, and but hey, it gave me a chance to see the lights in action in it, so there is that. I cable managed today. I actually didn't plan to, but I opened the thing up because I was going to open it up anyway to sort out that fan that was making the noise, so I rejigged that. I've done some cable management. It's not perfect, but it's like 20 times better than it was last night. So everything's working now. There's no funny noises. Everything is smooth. It's a lot cleaner. Not perfect, but cleaner. And yeah, I mean, it's just doing its job. I've set up my stand, so that's what I'm currently using. I don't know how much of it can be seen, but like I said, the shift is down here. Obviously, it's not floating, is it? So everything's attached. You can see the whole thing now. And it's made the experience so much more immersive than I ever thought it would be. Like it was like going from within driving games, going from a controller to a steering wheel. It made a huge difference. Like, and I can't explain. I said this to my wife earlier. I was like, my chair feels more comfortable now than it has ever felt before, and I've had this chair for 11 years now. I think it's gone up to 11 years, and it feels more comfortable than ever. So Nabil, you're gonna love it when you get that stand, my man. The rain is part of the lo-fi soundtrack. I do find it not great though, I will say. I think I'm going to change it to something different. This one doesn't have any rain. I remember I did that one with the rain the other day, and it sounded like it was raining in the game. I was playing TSW. Then you have sound effects like that also bug me out sometimes. I don't know if the sound's coming from the game that I'm playing or if it's coming from the music. I should have done a time lapse of the stand. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it was about a 10-minute job. So I guess I could, if like for the purpose of content, I could just undo it and then redo it. But I had some trouble for one of the screws to screw the steering wheel in. I could have just used a clamp, pardon me, but I wanted to use the screws. One of them gave me a bit of a hard time, but we got there in the end. And there was a screw for. I had some issues with the shifter, but that was mine. That was just my own problems. But yeah, it's a banger. And then at the end of everything, I just plug everything out, fold it, and it folds spectacularly. And I just put it away, and it's out of the way. Yeah, I think at the moment with AMD in the bill, you get much better value. Intel aren't exactly dominating right now. They've had a shaky couple of years from what I'm aware of. I don't know the details, but once upon a time I could have looked at that and assessed every single part within like everything around it. And I can't do that at the moment, man. I don't have that level of that level of knowledge anymore. So I would say with that, either Reddit would be a good place or the Linus Tech Tips forum. You can put it there, and people will give their ideas into what could be better, what could be changed, what would work a little better. And yeah, it's always good to have that second and third opinion, you know. Oh, also, after I sip my coffee, also, on my iPad here, I've got like a button box sort of thing via telemetry. Now, it worked for ETS2 and it's meant for ETS2, but I moved the DLL file, the telemetry DLL file onto ATS as well, and I just want to see if it works also. No, it doesn't work. That sucks. I was hoping to use it for, because I don't have anything assigned to the horn. I've got everything here except the horn. But that's okay. I'll have to look for an ATS specific button box. But it's so cool, and it's this telemetry stuff is so cool. I'm always blown away by how quickly the game responds to something that you do on like a phone or a tablet. It's instant. It's instant. Which I just find incredible, man. Stability in terms of what, nerd? Can you get the Stream Deck as an app? I don't know. Can you? Oh, I'm basically have the buttons on here. Surely not, right? Surely if that was the case, then they would make it a paid app, right? Otherwise, what would be the point then in getting an actual Stream Deck unless you just preferred physical buttons over digital buttons? I've used Sim Dashboard in the past. I've used it for like a speedometer and stuff like that. Those little details. Okay, I do see Elgato Stream Deck on the App Store. I also see one called, what was it? Touch Portal. That looks like it does the exact same thing. Right, I'm assuming I'll need to download a similar app on... Okay, on my PC, yeah? Okay. Hello, Simon. How you doing, mate? Know what I wanted to do? What's the website? I really need like a wireless keyboard. Although I didn't plan on typing while I was here, but here we are. Right, so I could just straight up just install the Stream Deck app. And then I've technically got a Stream Deck without having a Stream Deck. That is so sick. That is so sick. It's not a stream, it's not a tech stream, Nabil. But you asked me the other day about doing like a just chatting stuff kind of thing before the main stream. And this is kind of that. Like I'm intentionally just like easing into it. One thing I will say, I am tired. I'm on about 5 hours of sleep. And so I don't want it to be like a short stream because I'm tired, you know, like it was last week, was it? Yeah, I've got my little Corsair G keys on my keyboard that I can use, but no, I want trust iPads. Right, we've got it. I've got some tabs. So, nerd, is that how do I now source an API to install? So I've only got the app on my iPad. So this is what it looks like at the moment, and it also looks like this on my PC as well. So basically a Stream Deck bar on here. So can I just source like a pre-made truck sim, whether it's ATS or ETS, they're the same thing realistically in terms of what you can press and what you can do. Is there like a pre-made one that I can just install? I need to make a Stream Deck setup. And how would I make a Stream Deck setup? Do I do new profile? Okay, can I like download a profile, like a pre-made profile, and then just use that? Okay. I guess, yeah, send me your one. I mean, what difference would that is? What is your one already set up, or would I need to set whatever you send me up as well? I mean, it was Nabil. Yesterday was insane. Although at the same time, I guess I could have had more sleep, but yeah. Wait, nerd. I need to upgrade to Pro if I want to use more than 6 buttons. Although I'm not gonna lie, all I want is the horn. So that's only like 2. That's only 2 buttons realistically. Wait, if it's 2 buttons, can I not just make one? Set the horn to the keybind. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Profile 1. I just don't know how to. Oh, dragon action. Where's that just keybind? What if I just wanted keybind? Hotkey switch, hotkey. It's quite a not overcomplicated, but I just want to make it so that a button does what a key does. And there's no, I can't see anywhere text. No. That is not what I wanted to do. Yo, just a key bind. Just a key on the keyboard. I press a button and it's X. I press a button and it's T. That's all I'm looking for here. Hotkey. Okay, thank you. H is the usual horn one, isn't it? Let's give that a go. Okay, that's working. So instant as well. No, I'm doing it on the PC and it's like it's synced up with the iPad version. To be fair, I could do stream stuff on here, but there's not really a need for it. What else would be handy to have on here? Maybe O for those orange lights. I don't actually know the proper name for them, you know. N for air horn. Beacon, thank you. That's the one. Beacons. And that's really it from like in terms of like what I'm going to use often. Everything else I've got on my steering wheel. So I'm pretty straight. I'm good. Yeah, literally, yeah, lights I've got on the wheel. Literally everything else. Everything else I've got on the wheel. Finally. Nabil, are you in a rush? Are you in a rush? It's been 1,800 seconds. Sorry, I forgot you were taking count. If I can put you a little bit further back, put you there, then put you here. That's perfect. Are you not ready to join the convoy or what? Nabil, you're just yapping. Are you ready to join the convoy? You're already in? That's crazy. So what? So what? You're basically saying I'm the one that's holding everyone up, basically. Is that what you're trying to imply here? That it's on me. It's my fault. Oh, look at that. Who's the first one to come up then? Is there a way to favor it? Yes. There you go. Oh, I could put X for voice chat. Is it X for voice chat? Let me double check. I could bind that as well in case I want a voice chat. Look at the cables bugging out in the background. Push to talk X. Yeah, let's do that. So then I can reply straight away in game if need be. Check Discord ETS. نبيل تنا شو يا صاحبي شو عندك؟ Well, I've got a lot to respond to. Sorry, boys. I'm not ignoring anyone. I actually haven't been on Discord today. 111 members. Shout out to all of you lot on the Discord. Big man ting, bruv. That is so sick, nerds. That is so flipping sick. Okay, I want it now. I want it now. When you said it, I envisioned it being... It just flashes the same color, if that makes sense. Almost like a backlight. But the fact that it actually goes... The indicator, the indicator arrows actually go green is so sick. That's so flipping sick. Alright, boys. Freight market job is in progress. That's not mine. Maybe it is mine. Are you guys able to take this? We're going. I'm in Oklahoma in Woodward. I think I just started this, if I'm not mistaken. I'm in Woodward, Oklahoma, and I'm taking a bulldozer to Carson City in Nevada. So I'll wait. You'll let me know when you're ready, and we'll get it cracking. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit. It's quite loud in my ears. Gonna test out these buttons. Amazing. No beacons. Alright, cool. All audios. Say no more, yeah? Nabil might as well be a Londoner at this point. Like, there's nothing left. just move here. Like that's it. That's all that's left. I think I was playing this by myself, low-key, you know. I'm pretty sure I was playing this by myself. That's why I'm doing this job. Because I wouldn't have just started a job and then just ended the stream, right? I would have ended the stream after we finished the job and then called it there. I'm pretty sure I started this after the stream. I was just playing this by myself, which is a good sign. That's a good sign. That was before I got my stand. Nabil is so immersive, bro. And I think it will be immersive for flight sim as well, especially if like you can put like your joystick here, or a yoke, or not a yoke, or yoke wouldn't go here, but like a flight stick here, and then on here obviously you've got like your, yeah, then you have your yoke. Oh my days, bro. Because you feel like, because of the pedals, because of where your feet are, you feel, obviously you would have your like rudder pedals there, right? You feel like you're in something. You no longer feel like you're in your room, if that makes sense. So sick. And the Bill's here. I don't see you, Mr. Nerds. You know what I am gonna, bind real quick is the number 2 key, so that I can go to external camera. I'm still gonna need to reach over for my mouse, but it's gonna be one less thing to reach over for. So we'll make that 2 key. Perfect. So now, boom, and I can just look around. And to be honest, I can even pull my mouse, and I can have my mouse on my bloody arm, on the chair arm. Look at that. Yo, I could play Fortnite with the mouse on my arm. This is sick. I'm actually very surprised. I'm astounded, actually, at how usable this is. Only thing is, I can't, like, park it off here anywhere. To be honest, you know, if I wanted access, this is actually like kind of mad. If I wanted access to all the buttons on the Stream Deck, I don't know how many, but all on the app, it's £24.99 a year. That's £25 a year to have what you have when you pay $300 or €300, according to their bill. You know, you're basically paying just for the physical object. Which one could argue does have a cool factor about it, I'm not gonna lie, but one could argue it just takes up space. Oh, it's €200. Even then, €200 compared to £24.99. Now, obviously, the €200 is a one-time purchase, but you'd have to own it for 8 years, if my maths is correct, to make it as valuable as the app. 8 years is a bloody long time. When it's on an app, it can't break. Physically, it could. Is it gonna last the full 8 years? I don't know. Oh, I could do even an interior cam as well. Go on then, while we're at it. Oh no, I got interior cam on here. Oh no, I don't. I don't have interior cam on here. Let me make it happen. Perfect.
Hello, can you hear me loud and clear?
Hello, mate. Receiving you loud and clear. Alright, Nabil, you're welcome to lead us, my man. Oh, wait, give me one moment. Right, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I didn't bind my shifter to my, I didn't bind my shifter to my keyboard. Where is it? It's in controls, I believe. Shifter and alright. I just hadn't selected it. It had been set for some reason. It just wasn't selected. Alright, there we go. Whoa. Is that you, Nerd? What's that? Right, let's get it cracking.
Why'd you drive right into me?
Drive into you? What are you talking about? Drive into you?
Drive into you. What are you talking about? Drive into you.
This isn't Missouri, Nabil, but you know, the title says Missouri DLC, and it doesn't say driving in Missouri DLC. You know, if we happen to be there, that's great. Otherwise, you know. It is what it is. Right, I'm going to keep a safe distance. Fortunately, you know what? Let me not say anything. Let me not say anything.
Right, I'm going to keep a safe distance.
Yeah, Nerd, please do turn down the stream as it does come through on your mic whenever you hit the in-game chat. One thing I've noticed is the trucks are a lot louder in ETS2. I've driven several different trucks now on my new profile. I've started a new profile.
I'm trying to best.
Thank you, mate. And what more can a man ask for? What more can a man ask for other than try your best? I've driven a 3 trucks on my new profile now, and they've all been like a good volume. Maybe this truck just had like really good sound deadening, and that's the reason why it's a little bit quiet. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I can hear it. Just it's not prevalent. I'm not using a sound mod on ETS2. That's the thing. I'm not using any sound mods on ETS2. $24.99. You know what? Honestly, $24.99 a year is not bad. If I start doing if I'm simming a lot more in terms of racing and trucking, I honestly might go for it. It's very handy to have something like that when sim racing. There's a lot that's constantly changing that needs changing on the fly. I think I'm getting a little too close to the bill here. I'm seeing some miniature jumps here and there, and I don't want to take any risks. The old Iveco in the bill. Why drive the old Iveco and then we'll talk again? What's is there some law? Is there some law there?
Why drive the old Iveco and then we'll talk again? Is there some law?
Nice one, Nerd. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. We get it. Thank you, mate. Yep. Yeah, nice. Yep. 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 Nice. Fantastic. When a man lacks channel points, he resorts to voice chat. Nerds, you can speed along all you want, mate. Break all the traffic laws. I am sticking to the limit. I'm sticking to the laws, and I will go from there, mate. And you're not coming in. You're not coming in. I'll tell you that much. You are not coming in, mate. If someone comes over that hill right now, right into those bull bars, that is a you issue. I mean, it's unlike me. That is the most like me thing. That is literally the most like me thing. You know what? The more I'm driving, the more ideas I'm having to actually have buttons for.
I'll stay behind and watch you crash.
That won't happen today. That won't happen today. It's a new day. It's a new stream. Oh god. It's a new me. I just turned the engine off by accident. I want to take the hazard lights. I turned the engine off. That's one thing I need to get used to now. Now I've got a new angle for my steering wheel. A much better one, actually. My thumbs, where my thumbs automatically go based on the previous height of my steering wheel. It's going to be a little bit different now.
Steering wheel. It's going to be a little bit different now.
Nerds, please don't. Please don't, nerd. I don't want copyright strikes. I don't want copyright strikes. Please. Please. Thank you, mate. You must have forgotten I played 5 seconds of that song that you sent me. And, nerd, I will just mute you. I will just mute voice chat and there will just be no voice chat. I played 5 seconds of that bloody Australian song last time. And that stream ended up being blocked in like several different countries. I don't know exactly what for, but that seemed to be the appropriate response from YouTube. Yeah, Nabil, your hazards did help in that situation. Thank you. That was why I turned off the engine. I was meant to press the hazards myself as well, to let Nerd know that there was going to be a bit of an extreme slowdown, and then I ended up just shutting off the engine completely. Hello, Aaron.
I didn't even see hazards.
We're doing convoys, Aaron. No truckers MP. I was gonna go in truckers MP for a period of time, but I kind of just gave up on it. I just cannot enjoy multiplayer with no AIs. It's just not possible. I'm not gonna lie. I can't do it. I've tried, and then I couldn't, and then I tried again,
no traffic.
and I couldn't, and then I tried again and again, and then I couldn't those both times. The experience was very, very short-lived, and that was it. To be fair, the last time I played Truckers MP was during the Christmas event, and I actually didn't really bump into trolls, if any. Which was interesting, because I mean, not only is it just Truckers MP, but it was also Christmas. And, you know, that Christmas map was super busy. I have not got Truckee open, no, I've forgotten once again. I forgot to update it last time. I mean, it is a matter of luck, but my point is, luck is basically chance, right? And there's a much higher chance. There's a much higher chance of bumping into trolls during a big event like that than there is on a normal day. So yes, I probably was just very lucky, but I think it's something to note regardless. For all the bells and whistles you have on your truck, nerd, and all its mightiness, why would you? Why? Don't do that stupid shit. Mess around on your own. Don't bring trouble my way. That is the one request I have. Don't bring trouble my way. I want to crash as little as possible. I already seem to be cursed with the gift of crashing, as it is naturally. And I would like to minimize those chances if at all possible.
It's a bit hard for you, isn't it?
I do wonder if there are any plans for Truckers MP to bring in NPCs. That would be hopeful, but I don't know. I mean, another thing that slightly annoys me as well is that the Pro Mod server, which I know obviously it's a little bit of work to download some files and move them from one place to another on your computer, but you can do it for free. It could be a 5-minute job, if that, if it's just Pro Mods alone. And I'm quite disappointed by the lack of mods for not lack of mods, sorry, but lack of players on the pro mod server for ETS 2. I don't know if ATS has one. No, the 5-minute job, Nabil, in moving folders. The download would simply depend on your internet speed and whether you've decided to pay your €1 or not, or €1.50, however much it costs these days. But I'm talking after it's downloaded. It's not even 5 minutes.
Files, don't you?
The time is when I'm referring to 5 minutes, I'm talking specifically moving files from the downloads folder to your mod folder, which obviously even 5 minutes is a stretch.
I mean, 5 minutes with the you have to wait between file downloads from their server.
Yeah, that is going to take time, but again, I'm referring to specifically after the download, just moving the files themselves. It's a 10-second job, if that. So all in all, my point is, it's not difficult to do it. And there's such like a lack of players, and I feel like what you get in return for that little bit of effort, time, and patience is quite grand. And I don't know, my imagination, my vision, if you want, of a busy pro mod server is an incredible experience. So yeah, I'm always going to be a little bit let down, a little bit disappointed by the lack of plays on the pro mod server. And I guess again, that's where Convoy comes clutch, in it, because you could have pro mods, you could have like, I mean, in the case of ATS, you could have coast to coast, you could have whatever, as long as all of you on that server have the same mods. It's gonna be a synced up, lovely experience with NPCs, with busy roads. I don't know if using like a traffic density mod, if that would be synced up, but if it would be synced up, then that makes it even better. No AI plays. No, sorry, no AI plays or use AI to cause accidents. Oh my god, look at the train. Well, I mean, realistically, they don't need AI NPCs to cause crashes. That's gonna happen regardless. As long as traffic is synced up properly, it's just on people to just drive accordingly and drive obviously properly.
As long as that ends around, there'll be crashes.
There will not be crashes.
Oh, I'd love the Jake break on this.
Did we use the traffic mod? But I actually don't remember if we used the traffic mod. But if we did, then yeah, great. So that does work then. I need to find my charging cable. I've got it somewhere, I don't remember where. Red light, but I'm gonna just move forward as a part of the convoy. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Aaron, but my point is, it's up to players to just drive safely. I don't see how it's different from players using other players to crash. Do you know what I'm saying? The NPCs, for the most part, unlike some other games, work as they should. They're not
I thought you could try and get your reputation back.
Why do I speak? Why do I actually speak? I'm just praising the NPCs. The sentence just left my tongue. The sentence just left my tongue. Why do I speak? Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother speaking? As I was saying, I mean, my point still stands. For the most part, let me put it that way. For the most part, the NPCs behave as they should. So if players are using NPCs to crash, then that's a skill issue more than anything. Hello ASR, this is a weird looking TSW, isn't it? How you doing, Transport Legend? Guys, did you see what happened? The truck pulled out and hit the side of my truck. That wasn't me crashing. I don't need to blame anyone. I'm not a shit driver or a good driver. Please, play it back. I don't think you actually saw what happened. But even then, ASR, that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Possibly the NPC did assume I was turning right. However, I was barreling down at a speed that a truck was not going to turn. And you know, I tend to try and drive safely, so you know, indicate nice and early. But that would be the most reasonable explanation for that.
They bought a printer just for your insurance forms.
That was a nasty crash. A garbage truck, bloody, out of everything that could have possibly have crashed into us. I could have avoided that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely a skill issue. Definitely a skill issue. They do, ASR. For the most part, they do. For the most part, they do. 9 times out of 10, if you're, say like you're on the highway and there's a car pulling up, if you indicate, unless, you know, you got some vehicles that move super quick, but for the most part, they will actually allow you through. The ETS2 and ETS2 and ATS have some of the best NPCs I've seen in games. I mean, the AI in SimRoll definitely could do with a little bit more work. That's for sure. Two NPCs merging in the same lane. I don't know how that hasn't been sorted out yet. Like, SES took out some time, some years back, to focus on the NPCs and done a bloody good job. But there were some holes, and they just never went back to it. They just didn't go back to it. So, like, there's like the typical issues that you find amongst NPCs that are just always there and have been there for years. And will probably be there for years to come. I do see that quite often, Aaron. I tend to see that more often though when I'm using like map mods. I don't know why, and I have it happen on ETS2 as well. The more I use map mods, the more I'll see that kind of behavior. So yeah, it is quite interesting. Sorry, Transport Legend, I just saw your comment on TikTok. I don't tend to keep too much of a close eye on TikTok chat. It's not really it's not exactly popping. Yeah, the worst thing I don't like about roundabouts in SES games is sometimes NPCs will be in the on the inside lane of a roundabout and exit. Now, on some roundabouts, it makes sense, but most of the time it doesn't, the way they do it. And they won't react to your truck. And they'll indicate very late if they indicate at all. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You do get real life NPCs So realistically, it's not all quote unquote fake. We're racing what looks like an SD40-2, I think, over there. Could be wrong. But I do wish, you know, when you do get the AI crashes, I do wish they were just a little bit more realistic, you know, and less NPC-ish. What happened to the weekly dev updates for Simrail ASR? Those Sunday posts. I hope my wheel's set to 1080 degrees. I should have tested it out before. I feel like it is. Hey, Holy Truck, how you doing, mate? Oh, shite. Jesus. You feel like you spent a weekend in Missouri. That is like such a sick compliment to VR. I love that for you. And I bumped into some AI. We need to get reversing cameras. Are there not like reversing cameras IRL on in the US? Or this is my chance to get my charger. Eventually found it. And it was practically in front of me the entire time. Nice. What should I put you? Somebody can call me. Right. Sorry, boys. Being attacked by my green screen. Oh, you have the same truck I do, Holy Trucker. Yeah, fair enough, ASR. That makes sense. Oh god.
Sorry, I got a great now in the Ville.
Reminder that US trucking is like 20 years behind in technology compared to EU trucking. I mean, look, they've got digital cameras now. Can't be that bad. Well, I'm glad you came here, Aaron. Is it your first time here, or have you been here before? Okay, I did not see the sign for a road merge. Completely on me. I cannot explain how comfortable I feel with this stand. Well, it's just a stand. Like, my seat is still my seat. It's just a stand, but I just feel so comfortable. I can only imagine it's the height of the wheel. It's actually like the correct height. I don't know what else it could be. Maybe it's the pedals as well. Maybe it's both of them. Shifters in a beautiful spot. I still haven't driven a car in manual with the shifter in this position. I can't wait for that. I'll be looking forward to that. Maybe I'll do in a set of course session. Nabil, what are we saying, bro? Cheeky no hezzy session. It's been a while. Novinus, good afternoon, sir. How are you doing? Yes, if you're basically, as long as you're not leading the convoy, you can go through reds just to maintain some closeness. Otherwise, we'll get split up, and then, you know. Picking up some speed here. Can we get to the Tesla before this guy comes to on our left? We can. We're going to overtake the mighty nerd as well while we're at it. Going one mile an hour over the speed limit.
Pretty much.
I don't think it's criminal. Not speeding at all, mate. We're on a 75. I'm doing a 76. That could just be, you know, that could just be the truck. That vehicles are always going to read not one, but maybe 2 or 3 miles an hour higher than they should for safety purposes. And that's all that is. We're within spec. Nabil is gone. I can barely see like the bottom of his name or the very edge of the GPS there. To be fair, Holy Trucker, Mild Main Line will receive an extension at some point soon. I'm wondering if it would have been worth it, maybe just waiting a little bit longer until that extension becomes a thing. Oops. Well, see, now you're undertaking me, and now I can't move over for you. So, I mean, you played yourself there, haven't you? But I'm glad you're enjoying Cardiff. I enjoyed that as well. Nerd. As long as just don't crash into me, mate, and we're good. Don't crash into me and we're good. Do as you please. The thing is, Nerd's doing all of this. Nerd's doing all of this just for me to start catching up to him. And now I'm being held up by traffic. Nice. You've seen my streams before, but you've just been busy driving on ATS. Yeah, fair enough, Aaron. I may start doing some more ATS streams. I don't know. Can't promise them. I do want to do some ETS2 streams. With all the mods I've got there, I am enjoying it. It would be single player on ETS2. I will make a Convoy ETS2 profile. Or will I? I don't know. I don't know if that will mess up the mods, even going back and forth between versions, between my profiles. I mean, there's only one way to find out, isn't it? I'll have to give it a crack. Nabil's doing a little video shoot. I guess we'll do that as well. Might as well.
Are we pulling that with Nabil?
Yeah, I'm going to do so.
I'll pull far right so you can pull in as well.
Appreciate it, geezer. I need an enter thing here. That's another thing I need. Right, Route 66 West, I guess. Rest stop. Let's have a little look. Oh, hey, there he is. parked up all prim and proper. Solid parking, Nabil. I should have hit the hazard lights really, but we'll be out of there in a jiffy. I mean, realistically, to truly appreciate the work done in these shots, you kind of have to know the area in reality to compare it. Sometimes, even without knowing what the area looks like in reality, the general view is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So you can appreciate it for that. But like this, there's no fancy views, right? So I'm assuming for this, you would just really appreciate it if you actually knew how bang on they've got it. To Columbia, Missouri. Well, if I can find one from where we're going now to, well, I'm gonna prioritize Missouri. Obviously, I'll prioritize Columbia specifically now. Hopefully, I can only hope. Oh God, I can only hope that yeah, we do get Columbia. You owe me some money for that, nerd. KCD will come. KCD will come soon. Next week. KCD will come next week. I do need to bring that one back. I think it may be a little bit too late to bring it back this week. So yeah, next week it will be.
Ready to go when you are, Nabil.
Oh, ASR. Without even looking at footage of that DLC.
Okay,
I know it's bad. That one, I was going to get it. Now that I know who's running the show there, I'm going to stay well away from it. And I don't even pay for my DLCs, mate. And I'm staying away from that one. In the EU, speeders by law have to be between 0 and 10% higher. Ah, it's a law thing. I didn't know. I guess that makes sense. There you go, Nabil. That's what happened to me, mate. I understand the frustration. Just like you aren't going to have people saying, oh, you're a shit driver. Oh, you can't drive. So you're good. Aaron, the 126 player thing. If it is 126, you know what? Yeah, I don't know either. It's very similar to the developer stuff, so that you can teleport around. Why not just make that either just a part of the game by default without having to activate it in a config file, or just put it in the settings, the option to the ability to teleport, you know? Why hide it? Hide it in a config file.
My second server does have 128 players.
128, that was it, yeah. Not 120, 128, that's the one. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sure, I don't know. Maybe, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a proper, genuine reason. But from my limited knowledge, I can't see what that reason would be. Oh, the company called Duncan's, it has to be that. Is that by any chance, Holy Trucker, one of those underground companies? ASR, honestly, not just what you've mentioned, but if you just go in the forums and just read what Jane's been saying, all these promises and these positivity, you know, statements, and oh, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get it right, and this is not gonna be. He specifically said it's not. He's not gonna be. His product is not gonna be a fire and forget thing. We'll see about that, because he fired and forgot mid and mainline pretty flipping quick after saying, oh, we maybe we're thinking about extending it to Sheffield and adding this train and da 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 da. Nah, mate. Bollocks. The fact that you can have a track record, a documented track record of your bollocks is diabolical, and then you just carry on. Like, what level of is it narcissism? Like, because narcissism is like, it's not genetics, but it's like embedded in someone's DNA. It's like very difficult to break someone out of being a narcissist. They just live in their own little world. Is it like, I don't know, is it like mental health issue? Like, I'm not quite sure what is the cause for that sort of behavior. But wow, like, wow. But everything in the dark comes to the light eventually. And there's already been lies. Like, it's not that we're going to see lies. The lies are coming. No. They specifically said regarding the 47 that they've redone the interior. Someone put a comparison picture of the North Transpennines 47, the Just Trains 47, and the Athena Class 47. Guess which one was the only one that had actually had changes done to it? The Just Trains one. Their model is the exact same as the NTP one. There were no changes. The textures inside the passenger compartments and some of the cab haven't been baked properly. It's just a bit of a mess. It's just a bit of a mess. And it's like, no one forces someone to do that. You get it? Like, no one's forced you. No one's forced you. Why not just come and do it properly? Why not come and do it with a passion? Like, I question the ulterior motive here. Why? You came to the Midland Main Line, and fair enough, Midland Main Line, it was a route, you know. It had stations, the track was laid, it was all baked, you know, but it was full of issues. So you put enough work in to make the thing complete to a degree, right? In terms of ready for marketing, ready for sale, but it's not actually complete. And then you'll be dialoguing with customers. Yeah, this and yeah, that. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a look at that. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't get it. Like, why not just be genuine, man? Like, it takes a lot more effort to be disingenuous. It takes a lot more effort to be a liar, and to have to juggle the lies in your head. And do you get it? Like, it's so easy. It's so much simpler and so much more peaceful to just walk in the light. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It's strange to me, man. I mean, the bill, you know, with some previous releases, I think it's obvious that DTG don't really care about what third-party studios do to their image via their products. You know, if there's any funny business on the forum, they will be very quick to lock it off. But when it comes to DLC, I mean, you look at Five Circle, right? You look at the airport on that route initially upon release. DCG don't care about what DLCs do to their image. So yes, it still means that DCG are at fault from a particular angle, but they've made it quite clear through previous situations that, you know, when it comes to DLCs, as long as they follow, you know, I'm sure there's like a certain amount of guidelines to follow, and as long as those guidelines are being followed, it doesn't matter what that DLC compiles of, whether it's a load of crap, you know, whether it's actually some quality stuff, whether it's something that's incomplete, whether it's something that's buggy, whether it's something that's imperfect. They don't care, as long as it ticks those boxes that they've given. And I don't agree with it personally. I feel like your image should be something that you take pride in. something that you protect, something that you nurture. And I don't know, you know, I feel like SES do that very well. You know, you look at SES, and for the most part, they seem to take quite a lot of pride. You see some of the efforts that they'll go through in terms of events, their streams. There's just a certain level of pride in their work. And I always say proof is in the pudding. Actions speak louder than words. You can yap about, you know, we take this seriously, we take that seriously, we strive to be this. We'll see whether it does. You don't need to say it. A lot of things don't need to be said. They just need to be seen. I've never seen SES. Not that I troll their forums, but I used to be quite active on their blogs, and to be honest, a fair bit on their forums. And I've never seen them defend themselves. I've never seen them defend themselves. And don't get me wrong, as much as I have got a lot of praise towards SES, there are criticisms towards them as well. Criticisms that players voice plenty. And I've never seen SES try and defend themselves, because they don't need to. They don't need to. They're not perfect, but there's enough that they do. There's enough that's seen by everyone that gives you confidence that, okay, this either will get sorted out or it will be addressed if necessary. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there, but yeah, you get my point. Oh, the underground company. What do you mean the underground company is a Subterra? What does that mean? As in the underground company is called Subterra? Well, ASR, regarding the smoke that was mentioned on the forums, and Jane said, either Jane...
Aerostol, I think it's called from memory.
Okay, thank you, Nerd. I'll keep an eye out for that as well then. Jane said either Jane or someone else that sort of came to their rescue. You know, there's white knights on the forums. One of them said that the reason they didn't use the Just Train smoke is because in reality, the smoke isn't like that. It's more akin to the NTP type of smoke. Now, how true that is, I don't know. That's just what's been said. So again, you know, could be whether it's true or it's not, I don't know. But I've seen an explanation for it, and that was it. I'm in ASR, you know. It's definitely speculated that there is some, you know, what some may call funny business at DTG headquarters. You know, I don't know. I've seen people talk about like QA be done externally. You know, cheaply. You can send it to, like, you know, countries like India, or what other country did I see mentioned? Somewhere in Eastern Europe, I think. But there are countries that you can cheaply send that kind of work to be done. And the reality is, when it's done, when QA and stuff like that is done externally, you lose like what those QA sort of people should be looking at. You lose that target, if that makes sense. Nabil, where are you off to? You lose that vision, basically, that someone at DTG would have had, if that makes sense. But is that's never been confirmed as far as I'm aware. Some say it has, some say it hasn't. I don't know. I personally haven't seen it be confirmed.
Are you waiting for him?
Oh, he's getting fuel. Yeah, if there's a either a fuel station or just a parking, just any reasonable location to wait for him, we'll do that.
It's
Oh, okay, ASR.
Up on the right here.
Yeah, that's perfect. We'll hit two birds with one stone there. Yeah, I mean, ASR, that's a whole different argument, man. That's, you know.
The Indian thing
That's yeah, valid. But yeah, there is also that, isn't there? AIs can, sorry, the NPCs can sometimes be a little bit too cautious at times. Ooh, I was looking at chat. I haven't tried guard mode Holy Trucker, be it in VR or in 2D. Now, you know, I've said this a few times, I'll say it again. I'm not a guard mode conductor kind of person. Although, I'm ready to give it a crack, like a proper try. I could be surprised. I could be pleasantly surprised. So, I'm ready to, yeah, I'm ready to give it a go. The Arizona Welcome Center rest area. Goodness me. Bit of a mouthful. You call them locals. Who have you been watching, Nabil? Who have you been watching playing GTA RP? DCG have implemented it in the most boring way, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more to do in conductor mode. Talking of conductor mode, for the first time ever on the London Overground, I had my ticket checked. I've never seen them. I very, very rarely hear them check tickets on the Overground. I got checked yesterday. Everything obviously was legit. I'm good. But I was like, whoa. Never seen them on the Overground. Real life guard mode. Yeah, or like, I mean, we have some trains that do the ASR. The 158, the Midland Main Line.
Elston checking your ticket, was it?
No, that would have been fun though. I don't know what those 3 white balls are meant to represent, Nabil. I don't know what like secrecy you've got going on there. No, do you want to resume second in command?
Copy.
Well, yes, they're emojis, obviously, but they're white balls, isn't it? Or white circles. There you go, white circles. Do Cardiff first. I mean, it's pretty short, isn't it?
I guess he wants me to go.
Yeah, feel free to take the lead. Oh, are they crickets? Well, on my monitor, they're white emojis. They're just white circles. Whoops. Pothy ready? I mean, theoretically speaking, yes. If you've got the power for it and you're going downhill. Do the speed limits permit that speed? No. Although they permit 85 miles per hour, which is ridiculous. Considering in the UK, the highest speed limit on motorways for cars is 70. And yet in the US you can do 85 in a truck. It's ridiculous. I've got a pass for this one, boys. I'll follow you guys in though. I'll follow Nabil in. Although Nerd's continuing on, I might just follow Nerd, you know. Nabil, if you could do yours like
I've got a pass too.
Super quick. And then come onto the back of us. 85 miles per hour is 137 kilometers. Well, I think Potheredi was... Yeah, Potheredi said miles per hour, so...
I think we just troll around slowly until it catches up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind some NPCs myself. Well, actually, I might as well get to you first, and then... sight. And then do that. You know what? I mean, this is your traffic, so... I might as well come in here. And these two in front should at some point move over. Hello, Dommy. You fell asleep for 12 hours on your quick nap. Well, at least you got the rest. You must have woken up and felt like a new man. What route does Scotter 158 run on in timetable mode? I wouldn't know off by heart, Holy Trucker. I wouldn't know off by heart, my man. Hello, King. I'm glad you got that out of your system. I'm doing well, thank you, my man. How are you doing? There we go. Right, Nabil's caught up. Feel free to step on it.
Copy.
Just two of you.
That's a 10-4.
I mean, the thing is, King, when I found myself in similar situations, obviously not exactly that, but comparable to that previously, yeah, I do what I can. Listen, do what you can, and that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't need to like sweat and rush and stress. Like, do what you can at a pace that you can do it in without overworking yourself, and that's it. That is on the company. There are certain things, right, that it could be you doing a particular work, but the responsibility is on someone above you. Like this, for example. It's not reasonable to have two people sort out customer tickets. It's just not reasonable for any company, any reasonably sized company. So do what you can, my friend. Don't kill yourself over it. It's not worth losing your health. It's not worth losing your peace over it. And oh god. And you know, if the company see that they've made quite a silly decision, hopefully they'll rethink it. Bro said not tariffed. The little I'm hearing about those tariffs is bad enough. Last week there was only one person. See, that's the thing. In this case, I don't know whether it's someone from higher up and there's just not enough staff. You know, people are being laid off and whatever because of costs or whatever excuse. I don't know whether it's just a bad management decision. But as a manager, for responsibilities such as that, to only assign two people and not have backup ready or a plan B just in case, that's not a good manager. With all due respect, that's not a good manager. Again, if it's from higher up, then cool, but you know, you can't sweat trying to do the work of 10 people because someone's assigned you alone to one thing. Nah, I believe work hard, put in some effort, but don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Or it's 2025, right? I should be saying unalive. Hello, Finite. Long time. How have you been? Thank you very much. Maybe I should do an affiliate anniversary special video on YouTube and then break down how much I've earned since becoming an affiliate.
I can't believe you affiliate. They let you out there.
When's the next ETS stream? It could be next week. Although, don't expect it to be like a convoy. I don't think I'll do an ETS convoy until the next map DLC drops. It'll be some single player gameplay. Some D-Kutcher, or is it Die-Kutcher? Sorry, Nabil, I forgot what it was you told me last time. Some Die-Kutcher vibes. No. Nerd, what speed does your truck top out at?
Uh, 98 or something, I think. Why? I can't remember.
Because whenever we get to like a 75 mile an hour limit, I just tend to just leave you in the dust. So I'm wondering if the truck is capable at all of hitting 75.
Oh, no.
Welcome back, King. What was I was basically just saying. I mean, ultimately.
I have to get back up to speed again.
Yeah, that's a fair point, I guess. I don't remember exactly what I was saying, but my whole premise is work, put in the effort, you know, actually work, but don't kill yourself for it, you know? I'm a believer in constantly adding value to yourself, building yourself, no matter what stage you're in, what age you're at in life. So even you know, during work, let that be an opportunity to build yourself, build your skill, build your experience, so that you can then take it forward to the next place as you elevate. But to be somewhere, that's when work can be like a blessing to you, but when it starts now eating away at you and actually taken from you, it becomes a curse at that point.
So much for leaving me in the dustbin to 75 mile an hour.
Finite. Touche. Nice. Go to your audio settings, go to voice chat, and just make sure that everything is set correctly, that your microphone is actually set correctly. If everything checks out in the game and you've actually checked properly, meticulously, that everything is set as it should be, and then make sure your actual microphone is working, go to your sound settings, go to your microphone and actually just make sure that Windows is reading your microphone. Yesterday's stream was a success. For me, a stream to be successful is just a stream I can watch back and enjoy. And I was watching some snippets back last night of it, and it seemed like a really cool stream. And it's got me wanting to do some more IRL streams. So hopefully, we can figure out some ways to do some more IRL streams. Maybe during some drives, if I find myself doing any, perhaps.
We should rewatch the time we was telling you to stop. We put the GPU in the wrong spot.
Some parts of it I'd prefer not to watch back, That being one of them. Maybe some drives, maybe if I'm just, I don't know, for whatever reason, just find myself out doing something for some reason. I think that would be pretty cool. So, yeah. And I'm pleasantly surprised at how well the microphone picks up everything. I actually didn't have much faith in it, hence why I was trying to use external microphone devices. But it did me proud.
Do you figure you can plug your shore mic into your phone?
So I do have the cable to plug this mic directly to my phone. The only thing is, you know, this microphone requires you to be pretty close to it for it to work as intended, let's say. Would be a bit tricky taking it out with me somewhere. I'd have to be preferably stationary rather than on the move. But there's definitely opportunities for me to use this mic with my phone for those streams. To be honest, maybe it would work fine in terms of like distance from it. Maybe it wouldn't need as much as it does now. But I'd have to experiment a little with it. Yeah, fair enough, King. And I mean, in that case, mate, it sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds reasonable. Hopefully, work is consistent in that area. Well, you know what I'm looking forward to? Convoys whenever the vehicles drop. Obviously, SES teased what sounded like a pickup truck a couple of weeks ago, and I look forward to doing some road trips that will actually work this time. Sorry, I must have missed a message, King. What student? Have you got a student working with you? So why don't you get onto him then? In a nice way, obviously. In a reasonable way. If he's a student, then I'm sure you've got authority over him. Talk to him, man. It could honestly be as simple as he doesn't know. Like, a lot of the time, we can, like, sort of lose control of our emotions a bit towards someone, assuming that they're doing something intentionally. And then you talk to them and they literally have no clue that was what they were doing, if that makes sense. So there's two things there. You've got authority over him. And you've got experience over him that you can use to guide him. Are you saying he doesn't want to know out of anger, or are you saying that because you've actually tried and the attempt has fallen flat on its face? You have tried. I mean, in that case, it's probably worth taking it up, isn't it? So, like, management. Because that could look bad on you if, you know, management's thinking you've got a helping hand and you're not getting X done, for example. It could backfire on you. You think? I mean, you're better off being confident in that, innit? So worth bringing it up regardless, just so you know that they're aware and then nothing, you know, nothing bounces back on you.
Jeez, Nabil's got no reservations, hasn't he?
Nabil's got places to be. Bro said move it up, pal. Listen, Nerd's truck is like, it's like the hare versus the tortoise. Takes him a while to get going, but he gets there in the end.
Alright, pal. Remember, I've got a big bull bar, I can always ram you.
Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Oh my brother, please don't reverse into me. Right, I'm a little bit low on fuel, boys, so I'll be stopping at the next fuel station.
Yeah, I'm low at fuel too.
Could do some hydration. Save you lot some channel points, eh?
I have to use my own way because I don't have any channel points.
Or maybe you telepathically communicated it to me. Thank you, King.
I can always do it over the CB radio.
True, but no channel points are spent, so system reports back invalid data. Invalid data sets. That gave me a heart attack. Oh my lord. I don't know what the hell that was. That gave me a heart attack. Jesus. Oh, we're in Las Vegas. Nice. Las Vegas is actually really flipping cool to drive through. It's very well detailed. It's a shame we're driving through here in the dark, but to be honest, that is could be a blessing in itself. To be honest, get to enjoy the lights. And they've actually got like a lot of landmarks. They've got that fake Eiffel Tower. They've got is it Trump's Hotel or something? They've got that fake London Eye as well. There's a fair bit to see. I think I might just use ATS for convoys. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as I did with ETS2. You know, getting a bunch of map mods and AI mods and stuff like that. To be frank, I don't get the same. It doesn't change the experience a great deal for me personally. You know, getting pro mods and having Canada, for example, even driving in Canada. I mean, it's definitely a little bit different to the US, but it's not pro mods. It's not pro mods Europe by any stretch of the imagination. I know the coast to coast mod has improved, but again, everything there's just no. It's just a lack of diversity. Like in Europe, the countries, there's enough difference in the countries that you could replicate those differences in game and feel like you're in each of the different countries. Whereas with ATS, I mean, it's one country, several states. There's not really much in the way of variation in terms of culture. I think I had this conversation before on stream actually about it. How does a speed limit just halve? Like with no warning. I don't see any warning signs. And then it just picks up again. Thank God there weren't any cameras there. Well, if there were, I would have seen some fancy lighting in my case, which I would have appreciated, I guess. I see something with lights behind me. What's that? It's like a car, but it's got beacons on. I've never seen that before. I don't get enough credits for my evasive maneuvers. I really don't get enough credit. I've had some ridiculous moments on stream avoiding accidents. Now I've also had some moments causing accidents, but those get a lot more noise. Those receive a lot more noise than the evasive maneuvers. Nerd is under no pressure way out front, and he's still crushing.
That's because you crash more often than the evasive maneuvers.
I don't think so, you know. I think there's a fair balance. It just seems that way because the scales in terms of reactions are tipped so far one way that it seems like all I bloody do is crash. I will not flip when I fill up. What sort of black magic desire of yours is that?
What's your PC?
You know what? I really do need a keybind for enter. I'm gonna do that now. Oh, the copper. It's a copper right beside us. I don't know if I need the app open, but I'm gonna keep it open. Oh, King, I'm not denying the crashes. I'm just saying...
Look at your PC when you fill in.
Oh, that is so sick. Oh my god, that was green. It goes green. That is so sick. It goes green afterwards. That is so sick. Oh my god, I can't wait to get the rest of the lights and sync them all up. That is so sick. Where was I? Yeah, like there's more of a balance to like quote unquote skill and crashes than there initially seems to be. Watch out for the copper in the bill. Use the digger as a roadblock. Oh, what have you got going on here? Hey, LSZ, what's good, my bro? I hope you're good, my man. Not too much going on here. Enjoying my stand, as you can see. New PC case. As you can very barely see. All is well, bro. I can't complain. God is good. I'm not surprised. No, it's the cause of this. More a brand new case than a new PC, King. I was streaming for about 8.5 hours yesterday. Putting it all together. That was a good stream, worth a watch. Starts off a little bit scatty, but we get there in the end.
9 hours, wasn't it?
I don't know. There's like 4 different streams because of all the times it was disconnecting, so I'm not sure what the combined time is, but it's somewhere in the region of 8.5. Appreciate it, bro. With regards to the bracket, I just used my old one, so I'm using two monitor mounts, basically 2 monitor arms. The old one does it just not just fine, but it holds it. It holds it. It does struggle a little bit, but for the most part, it does the job that I expect it to do, that I need it to do. Well, there's plenty there. There's hours worth of content, mate. So skip forward until like the microphone quality improves, and then you have the music and the background as well. That's when the stream really sort of comes into its own. Come again, mate.
So there's a Shaggy for sale for you.
A Shaggy on sale? What does that mean? Is that Shaggy from Scooby-Doo?
A shack.
I mean, it could probably be quite decent with some renovation work.
On the right.
You like you some traffic, Nabil? So do I, bro. I won't lie. I mean, ultimately, that's literally the whole point for why we're doing this as a convoy and not on Truckers MP. I didn't get that taxi sim, Irish. The reviews are enough to put me off, to keep me off. I can see, I mean, I could tell from a mile away from the initial reviews and gameplay videos what sort of company was behind it. It's given very much TML vibes and Aerosoft vibes, and I'm alright, thank you very much. I'm alright. I'll pass. They've had more than enough time to sort everything out, and you know, instead of focusing on that and prioritizing that, they're releasing DLCs and just stupid stuff here and there. Moroccan traffic mod when? Hopefully never. Astragon. I don't think I'm too familiar with Astragon games, you know. I know they're not the best. I know they've definitely had their stinkers, but I can't name any off the top of my head. .25 miles per hour, you gotta be kidding me, mate. We ain't driving through central London. I cannot believe the entire central London is now under a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, Bus Simulator. Well, Bus Simulator I didn't like just because it wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't see anything in the short time I played it that stuck out to me as bad game development. As a matter of fact, there were some pretty cool features there. So I mean, based on that alone, I don't really have much negative things to say. Like it seemed like an alright game in its own right, just not for me. But then you have said that that's their most popular, so it's no surprise it's decent. Do I not have a retard on this truck? Well, I do. I just don't know. Maybe I haven't set the keybinds up for it. Oh, no, it doesn't. It uses the Jake brake, I think, to slow itself down under cruise control. I'm not gonna lie. It's long because that's usually how I do my journeys. I usually go for distance. And I started this run off stream and I was doing it solo. I want something a bit more upbeat, but I don't know what YouTube's going to allow. I guess I could play that playlist on that I've got on Spotify that I used to use for Simrail. I think I'm gonna switch over to that playlist. Well, I think it depends on what state, innit, Nabil? I guess I think when there are towns to, although actually no, to be fair, when Texas came out, I saw a lot of people complaining that there weren't enough small towns. So I'm assuming there are a lot of small towns in Texas, but for some reason they just went in game. So yeah, it would be nice if SES focused on that a little bit more. And if we do get a job to Missouri, by the way, that's going to be another long one, so strap in. Although it's currently 5:10 here, I do want to finish up by 6. I actually need to finish up by 6 today because there's somewhere I need to go. Something I need to do, so... Need fuel, or... Why didn't you refuel? Did you? Oh yeah, no, you did refuel with us earlier, no? How have you run out? Have you gotten low already? Or didn't you refuel earlier? If so, why didn't you? Thought you were too good to refuel. Now look at ya.
Jeez, how small of a tank does he have?
I don't know if he actually refueled earlier. It could be that he just didn't get any fuel. There is a fuel station coming up though, so... Tonopah. I thought I had discovered this state a while ago. Not the state, sorry, the city. Town, whatever it is. It would be nice to have NPCs crossing the roads at crossings. There are some map mods on ETS2 that have that. I'm sure they exist on ATS as well.
I'm stopping at an ice cream truck. You want some ice cream?
Yeah, why not, mate? Get me some vanilla. Nabil, I did not mean to cut you off there, mate. I thought you had to slow down to let me out.
Hello, boys.
Thought I made a good little B-roll. Good little B-roll shot.
Got your ice cream if you want to stop.
You can hold it for me until we get to wherever the bloody hell we're going. I actually don't even remember where we're going to.
Or don't we throw it out the window?
Or better yet, just continue holding it in your hands, let it melt all over, get all sticky, and now it's starting to sound like something else, so I'll leave it
I'll put
there.
my window down and you catch, eh?
Asterisk, ice cream falls on the floor. Asterisk. We don't need that, Nabil. We don't need to RP anything, mate. It's been done enough. I want to break.
The freezer in the truck.
Hey, true say. These actually do come with a freezer, don't they? I know they come with a fridge. Pretty sure they come with a freezer.
RP trucks.
I'm pretty sure there are trucking RP servers on, like, GTA. I honestly don't think that's ever going to come to ATS or ETS2. Otherwise, it would have happened already. Like, that's one of the most requested things, is for the ability to walk around. And it hasn't happened yet. So, I mean, to be fair, we also, what's highly requested is rigid. Having rigid trucks, and that's only coming, well, soon in 2025. So, I guess never give up hope, but also I don't expect it.
Beautiful sunrise.
Do we get a beautiful sunrise? Hopefully we can face it at some point and not have it be behind us in our mirrors.
Yeah, when you hit the ends get damage, you get red LEDs too on your PC.
Sounds like you know a lot about that. It was good, wasn't it? I literally just used my phone. Oh, I didn't expect that. Goodness me, there should have been a warning of some sort. Yeah, I literally just recorded straight off my phone, and not even my back camera. I was using my front camera.
almost tipped it too.
That was way too close for comfort. Welcome to California. That's it, boys. We're in the state. Finally.
But all the immigrants.
No text and drive. Are we not meant to go through the little shed on the right? Oh, that's for vehicles, other vehicles.
Hey guys, the guy behind you is smoking weed.
Isn't it legal in California? We're alright. Well, I guess not while driving. It's a DUI.
Loving the scenery.
Yeah, it's very quaint. I mean, California's had like tons of rework, so it's nice to see. Nice to see with the work that's been done. I mean, the bill. You know, it allows you to appreciate the scenery, innit? I thought I just saw I genuinely just thought I saw a kangaroo. I don't know what that was. I thought it was a kangaroo. You know, must have dropped it off the back of his trailer.
Back in my day, we used to ride them to school.
As a matter of fact, I do not doubt that for a minute. Lane keeping, please do your thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no thank you. What are we doing? What are we doing? Meant to be keeping me on the straight and narrow. While I text and drive. Something peaceful about it just being in the middle of the plains. Like, it definitely is scary to a degree, but there's something calming about it. I mean, as long as you've got some sort of protection from the heat. I do like these roads, you know, it's looking good on the map.
It's only scary when it comes out at night.
That is definitely a scary sight. Is that a little secret road? I do wonder. I truly am considering that $24.99 a year to get all the buttons.
What happened last time you went down roads like that, huh?
I don't do secret roads anymore until my fellow convoyees have confirmed that it is indeed a short.
With a LCC behind it. No, it is not a secret road.
There you go. Confirmed. This 55 limit sucks. Why is California so sucky when it comes to like driving? So strict on like tuning cars, speed limits, window tint. What's the deal?
Because California, everything's considered cancerous to them.
Yeah, speed is not going to give you cancer, is it? Or going at a, you know, a decent speed. There go the lights in the case. I love it. But they were red and blue.
You never know.
I thought they only went they only flash red. Those mountains don't really.
You love the LEDs in the case, don't you?
I do love them. I won't lie. Those mountains are giving me very much Arosa line vibes. I'm not going to lie to you boys. Not pretty. Not pretty at all. There's a hot dog, man. Look at that. Broken down. Call 511. How sick would it be to actually have a phone system in here? This road network is really cool. It's not really a network, but just the I don't know, just the way it curves and does its thing. All these conspiracy theories. Go on, mate, you can do this.
More like Nabil's conspiracy theories.
Don't struggle too much going up here, nerd.
Dun 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 dun. Hey, I've got 625 horsepower.
And with all of that horsepower, you've got a million cars waiting behind you.
That's a truck in the left lane, that's slowing.
That truck in the left lane is causing us a bit of trouble, truly. Don't know what he's doing there. Sorry to those right now that have a very bassy speaker system or headphones. There's a lot of bass here. There should be a video thing there. Right lane ends just to make things worse. Great. Right, now that we're near the end, I'm going to say it. The latency has actually been not too bad. There's been a few funny businesses here and there of NPCs, but overall, it's been pretty tidy. Oh god. What chaos have you caused, nerds? I think this is even beyond you, to be honest. No, this is definitely you. This is definitely the work of nerds.
Why do I always get the blame for?
Well, realistically, it ain't gonna be nobody else, is it? Hello, Tim. How you doing, my man? Good to see you, lads. We're a bit more local to you today.
You crash a lot.
In the US. If it didn't get clipped, it didn't happen.
I doubt it, Nabil. I caught up to you pretty quick.
No, the only issue with Nerd's truck is the acceleration. Speed-wise, I think it gets to a certain point where his truck just becomes the almighty and all-powerful on the road. But acceleration-wise, it takes a while to get there.
More designed for high torque.
No, if it was high torque, then it would accelerate quicker, I think. No. Oh no. Well, at least you've got an excuse to be a bit lazy, Tim. Get well soon, my man.
Nah, not really. Difference between acceleration and torque.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What do I know then, eh? I pray for your healing, for some quick ass healing, Tim. You'll be back in your feet in no time. That was my first agriculture stop earlier. Oh, in Nevada, right. Not California, we're in Nevada. I briefly thought Nevada was in California. Whoops.
Yeah, get well.
You know what? That's good to hear, Tim. That's good to hear. That's a man who's going somewhere right there. I haven't seen any Subway ads today.
Are you causing the crash behind me, are you?
Nope, that was one of my my pristine evasive maneuvers. Amen to that as well, by the way.
Sure.
I mean, I didn't hit you, did I? At last, at long last.
It is. You pushed me into the bill.
The court has found the allegations to be untrue. I'm really considering getting this button thing. Actually considering it.
Well, you're judge, prosecutor, and sheriff, are you? Try a Stream Deck, it's even better. It's real buttons.
Yeah, but that price-wise, $24.99 to $200. That's a huge. Like I said, I gotta have the Stream Deck for 8 years for it to be a better value, for it to be an equal value proposition. Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? No, I don't think I did.
Well, you buy when it's on sale.
I mean, realistically, even on sale, we're going to be talking maybe, what, 50 quid off, perhaps? 150. I love the sound of like rocks underneath. Look at this, man. You really get a feeling that you're actually delivering to some sort of industry, you know. It is music, isn't it? It's not even music. It's like soothing ASMR. I really don't hope I'm gonna have to reverse anywhere. Or have we all got the same parking spot? What are we saying? Should I have just gone round? I should have just gone round at the beginning.
Did you just crash into that trailer?
Who, me? I want to hear more of that crunch. I want to hear the crunch. I was...
Should have gone the right way around.
I thought it was this... I thought it was this way. I'm not making that.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
I'm not making that. No point even trying. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. Where have I gone? I hope I don't hit no invisible barrier. I'm in no man's land right now.
Are you lost?
I'm not lost. I need to get through here. There we go.
I think you're lost.
Just needed a bit of a repositioning. This is one of the simpler drop-offs as well, embarrassingly enough. I need a T button. Okay. I'm going to seriously consider getting this now. Wait, good. Oh, that's because Nerd damaged me so much. That would have been a perfect. Look at damage penalty, 4 grand. I blame Nerd for that. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right, gents.
Oh, sure, blame me.
I know that was only one run, but it was a long one. It is coming up to 6, and I do, unfortunately, but also fortunately, need to get a move on. Keep an eye out for the schedule going up tonight. Not sure what I'm going to play for the rest of the week. We've got 3 days. One thing I will say, I don't think there's going to be any
12-hour ATS convoy tomorrow?
Hell no. I don't think there's going to be an ETSW this week. There'll definitely be an ETS2 stream. That could be tomorrow. That'll be single player. There could be a Simrail stream, perhaps. And maybe something where I can drive a car. Perhaps. Could be no hezzy. Could be some sim racing. Just, you know, going on for a laugh. Unfortunately, I didn't really work out yesterday, Nabil. I don't know how much hope you have in it today. But regardless of whatever decision I come to, you will see the information on the Discord. So !Discord. You did hear Simro, ASR. Keep an eye on the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, then you are more than welcome. Type in ! and then Discord. You'll be given the link. Go right ahead and join. Keep an eye out on the announcement section. Keep an eye out on the stream schedule section. As a matter of fact, just keep an eye out on the whole server. Let's give SES a raid, as Nabil wants to raid SES so badly. Let's go and get that sorted out. Oh, and Nabil's already got a raid started. In that case, I don't see, you know, when you do it that way, I don't see a countdown, so I don't actually know how it works. Don't say hurry. Don't rush me. Don't rush me when you raid. Don't rush me. So yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And until then, have a lovely rest of your days, your evenings, your mornings. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus loves you all. And until next time, peace out.